This is FIMI Mini 3, and in today's video I'll show how you can set this drone up and prepare it for its first flight. So in the beginning, get yourself an aircraft, the remote controller, and whatever connection cable your device requires. Should it be Lightning or Type-C or perhaps micro SD as well. So the packaging contains, I guess, 2 of them. So the drone itself comes with Lightning and Type-C connection cables. So if your smartphone supports either of those, you will not need to get any additional wires. If you rock micro USB charging or connection slot on your mobile device, you will need to get some additional wire perhaps. Anyway, now let's begin by downloading the required FIMI Mini 3, or excuse me, FIMI Navi Mini app. So the app is available both in the Google Play Store and iOS App Store. So you will just need to type in the FIMI Navi Mini query to the searches of your respective app provider. So on an iPhone, just open the App Store and input the FIMI Navi Mini, and that's the app you should be looking for. So simply get it downloaded and installed. And once again, it is pretty much the same on the Android as well. So look for the FIMI Navi Mini app and get it installed. Now let's allow for some time for the app to be installed. While it is being processed, we'll unfold the antennas of the remote controller, then look underneath the RC to take out the joystick knobs and screw them into, well, the stick itself, like that, clockwise. Just screw them in until they are fully slotted. Now you can take the cable and put this straight end of it here to the right bottom part of the remote controller, and this end is going to, well, just go into the smartphone itself. That's how the remote controller retracts to account for pretty much any smartphone height or length for that matter. So next thing that you should do is to launch the FIMI Navi Mini app once it is installed and connect your remote controller to an app. So give me a second here. So put the wire in, then hide it in this very well thought pocket that is pretty much designed for this cable to be hidden. Retract the remote controller. Give me a second here. So retract the remote controller and mount your smartphone. Now inside the FIMI Navi Mini app, accept all the terms and conditions, read them beforehand, of course. Here, select your respective region. Now you can either log into your FIMI account or sign up for one, but it is not mandatory, it is not required to pilot this drone, so you can just tap no sign in required and get straight to the setup. Here, select your drone. In our case, it is going to be the FIMI Mini 3, obviously. Then press enter device button. Grant app with all essential permissions such as location and file access. Now press enter device. Here you can click start and get acquainted with this little guide or beginner tutorial if you need to. And now once you're ready, press enter camera view. We will not see anything because the drone is not connected, or I mean the drone is not switched on currently. By the way, you should not have a need to pair them since they are pre-paired from the factory. All that you gotta do is to switch on both remote controller and the aircraft itself, and they should be automatically connected, no problem, no fuss, no hustle. So now when it comes to the drone itself, make sure to take out the camera gimbal protector. Let me quickly show you how it is done here. So I will need to put it back to show you guys. So it will look something like that. So press the sides of it and simultaneously peek underneath the camera to take out the camera gimbal. Now unfold the legs, starting with front one once, so unfold the legs, and underneath the drone's, or at its belly, on the battery and charging port side, you'll find the power button. So in order to power on the drone, press the button once and then press and hold it. Once you hear this sound, that means that the drone is switched on. So now, within, well, some time, we should get this connection set up automatically. Inside the FIMI Mini app, I had a very strange message that my drone and phone are not connected, which is obviously wrong, but let me double check that. Maybe I haven't inserted the cable all the way. It also maybe, or excuse me guys, I've made a very dumb mistake of not powering on the remote controller itself, so do not be as inattentive as I am, and do not forget to also power on the remote controller. You can do that by, once again, finding the power button and then press it, and then press and hold it. Once you hear the beep, that means that the RC switched on, and now within a few seconds, as I've mentioned previously in the video, the RC and the aircraft should be interconnected. Yep, here they are. The camera feed should appear shortly. Let's maybe try to enter device once again. So it keeps saying that the phone and remote controller are not interconnected, which is once again very, very strange. Maybe I did something wrong here. So let me take out the phone once again and see. Yeah, the cables are definitely connected well enough. So it's pretty odd that it does not read this connection, to be perfectly honest. Maybe, I know what can I do. Maybe I can restart the remote controller, perhaps. Yep, so I have managed to identify the issue. So that was my device issue, not drones. If you will encounter the same problem, that even though everything is connected together and switched on, it still does not, the system is not able to detect this connection properly, try opening the USB connection mode settings in your notification panel right over here. Then tap for more options and switch to, well, USB tethering perhaps. Just change the use USB 4 mode. That's it. Then you'll get the prompt saying that the remote controller wants to open the app. Just confirm or accept. And here you have it. As you can see, the camera view has appeared successfully. So next you can, well, download a firmware update if there will be any. Let me pause it for now and enter the device to once again show you that everything is well and the camera feed works just fine. So it's actually good that this problem occurred, since I was able to show you the troubleshooting step in case you will encounter the same issue. So should you have any further questions, leave them in the comment section below this video. But as for now, thanks for watching and bye bye.